Hey, everybody at Paper and Ink Boutique. It's Tiffany from The Organized Option. I know some of you have been following along our lives and some of you haven't been able to attend those. So I thought I would just put together this quick little short video about what we talked about in the last couple of weeks. So we talked about our Creative Connector tool and our basic boxes and our Zip and Go bags over the last couple of weeks. So I put together this little short video, more of a sneak peek hint than a full sneak peek, so you can get an eyeful of what's coming your way at Paper and Ink Boutique in January of 2026 and start planning what you need to get organized. So take a look at these great products. I know you're going to love them. Okay, so in this sneak peek, we talked about our basic boxes and our Creative Connector. So basic boxes are a series of plastic boxes that come flat and you fold them together. And the beautiful thing about these is that they can be configured any way you need them to be configured to accommodate your supplies, your storage, your drawer, your desktop, wherever you're going to use them for organization. So this is 1.5 inches tall. We've got some other different heights, but just for the quick overview of a sneak peek, I'm going to talk about the 1.5 inch ones. So the 1.5 inch boxes come in a pack of 7. You get all these boxes together and you get our Creative Connector tool. So when you look at these, you can see that they're all hooked together. I'm going to go to my overhead here so you can see how this works. So I've got my Creative Connector tool. The little clips that go in the tool are, you just slip them in the end and push them down. They are reusable. So if you connect your boxes together incorrectly, or you don't like the configuration, or you don't want that configuration anymore, you can just take those clips off and you can use it a different way. So this is arranged right now in a 12 by 12 square, but I could put it this way, right around the corner of my desk. I could separate the 2 pieces and use them, or all 7 pieces, and use them any way that I want. And so that is the beauty of the basic boxes and the Creative Connector. So we've got the 1.5 inch height, and then we've got some other different heights coming as well, things that fit better in drawers or on shelves. The other thing about it is, especially with the taller ones, you can connect those taller boxes together. So if you have a deep shelf, let's say you have a shelf that's 15 inches deep, well, you could take 3 of the 5-inch deep boxes, hook them all together, and then they'll pull together off the shelf. So you literally can go all the way back on that deep shelf, be able to pull something out and get what you need and then push it back in. So really great functional storage for your craft room, your bathroom, your kitchen, under the cabinets, anywhere. You are going to love basic boxes for that and the Creative Connector tool. So when you buy the small box collection, it is going to include the connector tool, but you can buy additional clips separately and you can buy the tool separately as well. So that was one sneak peek, basic boxes and the Creative Connector. And the second sneak peek was our new Zip and Go bags. So the Zip and Go bags are very reminiscent of the Totally Tiffany Buddy bags. We've even kept their name. So if you loved a particular bag in the Buddy bag collection, you are probably going to find a very similar bag with the same name in the Zip and Go collection. So we are starting with 7 bags. We will be releasing more, so we're going to start with 7. So we've got Merle, Faylene, Stephanie, Chastity, Kirsten, and Karen are the launch girls. And then we have a brand new one I'm going to show you in a minute. But what's different about the Zip and Go bags over the old Buddy bags? So one thing that's different is that we've taken off the Velcro and replaced all of the closures with a double pull zipper on every bag. So that makes it really nice and easy. Your Velcro isn't grabbing onto things or collecting lint or fibers or whatever, so it doesn't close anymore. We've upgraded the interior box in all of them. We've upgraded also the exterior vinyl material, and you'll also find that all of them have the same size handle at the end, the same width of handle at the end, and they all have a great big label pocket at the end as well. When I say great big, it's different for every one because the bags are all different sizes, but you do have that big label pocket there now. The other thing is, and I don't know if you can see this on the camera, there are a couple labels on the inside. One thing we were asked about all the time about those labels, about the bags, was, can you put a label in with the name? And so the new Zip and Go bags have a label in the bottom with the name and SKU of the bag. So if you want to buy more or know who's who, which bags are which girls, you can just look and it's in there in the label. So the Zip and Go bags, this is Merle. Of course, we've got Stephanie. She was your favorite for bigger ink pads, right? So Stamps of Life, oval, oblong, rectangle, they're all going to fit in the Stephanie bag, just like the old Stephanie bag. And then, of course, Leanne, Karen, Kirsten, they're all back. All your favorites. The new girl on the block, though, is Kimberly, and Kimberly is designed to hold your markers, your small tools, colored pencils, Copic, Olo, a little bit taller markers, Artesia. They're all going to fit in there, and they're all going to stand up nice and straight and tall because Kimberly has 6 boxes in the bottom, and so each of those boxes is independent. So even if you pull a few markers out, you don't have to worry about the other markers that are in the box tipping over. So we've got Olo, we've got some tall thin markers, we've got Copic, we've got pencils, I've got some small tools in there. And then the lid, you can see, has this clear, unzips low, and that keeps everything up above the edge, so it's easy to pull things in and out, right? You're not reaching in from the top down. You can really kind of grab those things really easily. You're going to corral everything back in there, close her up. Now, if you're using her for double tip markers, she's got 2 handles, one on the top and one on the side, big label pocket as well, so you can put the Kimberly bag on her side, and now your double tip markers are flat, as the manufacturer recommends for storage. So easy for use, easy for storage, easy for travel. Kimberly is the latest and greatest zip and go bag line. All right, so that's a kind of a quick overview of our sneak peek number 3 and 4 of the Organized Option product line. All of this launching in January 2026. We'll see you soon.